Hey guys, welcome to the Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. After title fight announcement, Romero eyes Gervonta Davis rematch. Rolando Romero will step into the ring at the Cosmopolitan in Paradise, Nevada, United States to face off against Ismael Barroso for the WBA Vacant Junior welterweight title. This announcement came following former champion Alberto Puello's failed drug test. Romero was set to face Puello but will now face the 40-year-old Barroso for the vacant title. In May 2022, he faced off against WBA regular lightweight champion Gervonta Davis. And while he ultimately lost the fight, he gained a lot of attention for his pre-fight trash talk. Since the loss to Davis, Rolly has been out of the ring for 12 months. Moreover, he is eager to get back in and prove that he is still a top contender in the division. And while his focus is on Barroso, he hasn't been shy about expressing his desire for a rematch with Davis. In a recent interview, the 28-year-old revealed that he was certainly interested in facing Tank Davis. However, he was not sure if Davis would be willing to get inside the ring with him for a rematch. It needs to happen. I'm trying to figure out who Gervonta is gonna fight next, you know? There might be Cruz. I think that I'll probably be the second best option behind me. But like I said, we don't know what he is gonna do next, he said. A rematch with Davis would undoubtedly be a huge payday for Romero. Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest stars in boxing, and a win over him would instantly elevate Romero's status. In a recent interview with TMZ, Romero was asked to share his thoughts on how a rematch would play out. According to him, the match will certainly play out differently, because this time the fight will be fought at 130 pounds, Rolly's natural weight division. Of course, it will be a different outcome. I get to be in my actual weight class this time. If you're a casual, you wouldn't understand. But 5 pounds make a world. 1 pound makes a world of difference, he said. If the fight takes place in his actual weight class of 130 pounds, Romero believes that the difference in weight will make a significant impact on the fight's outcome. However, he will first have to show he is worthy of competing in the division and beat Barroso for the title this Saturday. What did you think about Romero wanting to face Davis in a rematch? Let us know in the comment section below. De La Hoya had huge concern before Ryan Garcia-Gervonta Davis fight. Oscar De La Hoya has looked back on Ryan Garcia's preparation for a Gervonta Davis fight and highlighted one big concern. The pair locked horns in Las Vegas this month to deliver one of the most financially successful boxing events in recent memory. Unfortunately for Garcia, he was on the losing end, giving in to a 7th-round body shot from Baltimore's Tank. His promoter Oscar De La Hoya told that a 9-month layoff prior to the bout was a problem. I had no clue whatsoever that he had a rib injury or whatever. I was wondering why he didn't take the January fight. That was a huge concern, first of all. For him not to take that fight, that was huge. How can you keep a car idle in a garage and not turn it on for several months and then think you're going to run the race at the Daytona 5000? It's impossible. So that was a big concern for me. King Ryan was touted to face Mercedes Gesto within the same timeline that Davis was sharpening his skills against Hector Luis Garcia on January 7th. At the time, Garcia said the decision to forego the fight was in favor of the fans and that he wanted to go strength in against Tank rather than take a tune-up. He also revealed that it was only the other side who were keen to have the fights in between. De La Hoya's comments point to that idea that he may have been nursing an injury to his ribs, something he mentioned to his trainer Joe Gooden after the Davis loss as far back as the start of the year. Wherever the case was, the records have been amended and Garcia wants to return to the ring undefeated. He is said to be moving up a more comfortable 130 pounds, but will have to find a new trainer first. Devin Haney, I hold the keys to the lightweight division. Once overlooked, the lightweight division has morphed into one of the most exciting weight classes around. In the previous and coming weeks, The talent reached division place at its top guns on display. To kick things off, Shakur Stevenson successfully abandoned his super featherweight throne and headed for greener pastures. On April 8th, at the Prediction Center in Newark, New Jersey, the former Olympic silver medalist made it look incredibly easy against Shichiro Yoshino, stopping his man in the 6th round. Similarly, just a few weeks later, Gervonta took care of business against Ryan Garcia, sending him crashing down to the canvas in the 7th frame of their pay-per-view main event. William Zepeda, another up-and-coming lightweight, extended his undefeated record to 28-0 following a second-round stoppage win over Jaime Arboleda. But while most in boxing circles have made sure that they don't miss a single second of lightweight action, Devin Haney, the division's reigning undisputed champion, hasn't taken the time to scope out his competition. "I don't care to watch any of the guys in the lightweight division," said Haney recently. Should he ambitiously push the opponent out of his way? Haney is well aware that he will have a long list of challengers awaiting him, but despite his 4 world titles presenting a beacon to his enemies, and regardless of his competition hurling uncautious threats in his direction, Haney has no issues with reminding his foes that until he is knocked off his high horse, he remains the division's top dog. "I don't care to focus on them because they gotta go through me. I hold the keys to the lightweight division," Haney said. The holder of the WBA, WBO, IBF and WBC lightweight titles, Devin Haney, commented on the words of an opponent who called him a heavyweight during their first battle of youths. "Thank God I've never failed a weigh-in before. I don't plan to ever do that in my career, so they can say how big I am. But on the day of the weigh-in, I always show myself to be a professional and do the weight. Gervonta Davis failed the weigh-in, therefore he can talk about weight, but it's not for him to talk about it. My opponent fought with bigger and taller fighters like Luke Campbell and Masayoshi Nakatani. These guys had the same arm span as me. They were even taller. So I don't want to hear anything about the size advantage. I'm going to beat him because I'm better as a fighter. I am smarter, and now is my time," Haney said. The absolute lightweight world champion Devin Haney is dissatisfied feet with the opinion of the head of the top-ranking promotion company Bob Arum about his next fight. According to Haney, Arum considers his opponent the favorite and advises betting money on his victory. "Today I saw Bob Arum say that the smart bet is to bet money against me. Then let him bet his money. Let's take a look. Tell him to bet his own money if he thinks so. He can bet his funds and we will see how smart a better is," Haney said. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.